and Advanced Replacement, press 2. For Club Nintendo or Deluxe Digital Promotion, press 3. For Nintendo Account Help, press 4. For all other questions, press 5. To return to the previous menu, press star. You will now be placed in line to speak to one of our specialists.
I'm pissed.
Your call may be monitored and or recorded for quality
assurance. They're pulling the Wii U
assurance.
Basic off store shelves. Don't do it right now. They're not giving us any goddamn compensation. Nothing. No compensation whatsoever. Shh. I'm mad.
Hello, and thank you for calling Nintendo Consumer Services. My name is Lyle. How may I help you today?
Hello, Mr. Lyle. I'm calling in reference to the Wii U. I've got some gripes with it.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What can I do to help you?
I'd just like you to maybe write down some comments to send to like the company in the whole, because I'm not really satisfied right now.
Yep, okay. And so let me just go back here. Give some feedback to you. Can I just put you on hold for 1 second while I pull up that form?
Yes.
Thank you.
Seriously, fuck this shit. Not getting compensated whatsoever for the fucking Wii U Basic being pulled from store shelves. I happen to own one. I'm not satisfied with this change. If I were to give it to GameStop, they would give me little to nothing. I'm not accepting that. That's not acceptable. Nintendo, you need to get on the fucking ball.
Hi, sir. Thank you for holding. All right. So, what is it that you're wanting to? What kind? So I can put it in the right form for you. What's the issues that you're having?
Well, I've been hearing a lot of news that has been confirmed about like the Wii U A being the basic pulling from store shelves in favor of the deluxe units, and the fact that we are also not getting any ambassador program because we purchased the basic unit and it's not being sold anymore.
Oh, I didn't say it wasn't being sold. Who said it wasn't being sold?
I'm reading news I found on like Twitter from confirmed sources.
Yeah, but sir, don't follow Twitter regarding that unless you hear it directly from Nintendo.
Sir, this is directly from Nintendo. It says directly from Helena Toledo of Nintendo of America Incorporated.
And what does it say there?
It says, "Thank you for taking the time to write with your questions regarding a Wii U Ambassador program. The Ambassador program is only available to any Nintendo 3DS owner who purchased their system before August 12th, 2011, and there are no plans for a similar program for Wii U."
Okay. So you want to complain? What you want to do is vent about that. You want to let us know that you're not happy with that. Is that correct?
Yes, my really only gripe right now is that the fact that I feel really gypped off because of not only there was only just a little tiny price cut. They eliminated my model, so if I were to give it back to a GameStop, they would give me little to nothing for it.
Oh no, I don't think that would change at all, sir. I think what you know. someone I'm sure would want to buy it. I mean, whether the system was still being offered or not.
Sir, it's a retailer. They really don't give you barely anything for your consoles and games.
Right, right. But we will still support that system, sir.
Yeah, I know you will support it, but it's the question of like if you wanted to like trade it back to where you bought it from, or to even sell it in question and
Yeah.
try to get some money so that you can upgrade to the deluxe, it would be very difficult. Now that, especially now that it's being pulled from store shelves
Okay.
in favor of the deluxe. I hope we're on the same page and you kind of
I hear what.
understand me as a consumer, sir.
No, I do understand what you're saying, sir, and I do appreciate exactly what you're saying. Uh, do I have an answer for you? Like it's like anything that you go out and you purchase anywhere, whether it be a car or anything. The moment you drive that car off the lot, and then you want to upgrade it to the higher up model, you are not going to get that trade-in value back for it again. You don't. You lose the value of that upgrade right away. The trade-in value of that car the moment it's off the lot. And it's totally up to the stores on what they want to offer you. That whether the system was being offered or not.
Yeah, I understand you there, sir. GameStop really doesn't give gamers back anything, and that's where I bought it. Uh, that was where it was cheapest at the time, and I thought it's like so close to my house, and I decided I really wanted a Wii U, and now I hear all this depressing news about it. I mean, I really want to stay behind the Wii U, but like with all this other stuff happening, and I feel like I wasted all that $300 on it.
Hmm.
I have Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Nintendo Land for it, and I love those games.
Well, I'm glad you do, sir, because the thing is, nothing has changed with the system that you got. The only difference between the Wii U Basic and the Wii U, the upper
The hard
one
drive space.
is the hard drive space, and you can simply also anytime, like even people with the in with the black ones, what they're doing is they're still buying external hard drives for it. That Wii U will support up to 2 gigs external hard drive, more than what the external hard drive, the internal hard drive of the block one has.
Okay.
All right, so I mean, if that's your only concern about it, please. I mean, otherwise the systems are exactly the same. The difference between them was the hard drive and what you got with it. Other than that, the functions on it, everything else is exactly the same. You know, people they paid a little bit more money
For
for
the
the
deluxe.
for the deluxe model, correct? And because they got with the deluxe model, they got a charging cradle with it, and they got a bigger hard drive. That's the only difference. I mean, if you ever wanted a charging cradle, I could sell you a charging cradle. I mean, if that's other than that, the systems are identical except for the color.
Alright.
All right, so I know I see so many times people coming along here. They're looking at wanting to vent off, saying, well, they're looking at changing their system. But really, uh, I personally, what would I do? I would probably end up buying I would just get the white one anyway because for me, the only difference between it is those two things, or three things: the color, the fact that it's got a bigger hard drive, which is not a big deal because it's only 32 gigs. And if I wanted to, I could simply come along here and purchase a 2 terabyte external hard drive.
Yeah, I have a 70 gig one.
Oh, there you go. That holds more space on it than the deluxe model does it by itself. So I mean, it's more than twice the size of that.
Actually, no, almost 300 gigs.
Oh, almost 300 gig. Well, there you go. Even still. And just think, if you ever wanted to, you could even get a bigger one because it'll support up to 2 gigs. So really, I mean, you got a hard drive already that's functional with it. You have the external hard drive. You got a perfectly working system. In my opinion, you got in a way you lucked out. You're not just spending because the difference in the price was at the time was one was 300, one was 350, and you saved yourself $50 by just going with this one because you already had an external hard drive. And even if you didn't, you would have probably bought the external hard drive anyway, either for either system.
Alright, thank you, sir. I have one
Uh,
more big gripe, and it's not even about the Wii U anymore.
okay, but
Oh my god. Let me start when I say I totally hate the Nintendo 2DS announcement. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, please?
The Nintendo 2DS, sir. Oh my god.
Oh, 2DS. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It
Yeah. The,
can't close. It doesn't make it in the DS. It
yeah.
has to close.
Yeah. I know. I've heard a few people say, it's just an open screen. It doesn't close. Uh, you know, what can I tell you? People were looking for one that was more cost effective for them, that they weren't paying as much money. So Nintendo said, okay, hey, we'll build you this system here. It doesn't have the 3D; it's only 2D, and it's we're talking a real stripped down model of the 3DS. You know, no 3DS, but it does have 2DS, and there's no there's just
You
basic.
can barely even put it in your pocket now because you can't close it.
No,
It's
I
so
hear you.
silly.
But you know what? The reason they built this, I don't think they built it so much even for someone with a more sophisticated taste like yourself. I think they did it for people who are on such really tight budgets and everything, and just can't afford that 3DS model. And
Understood.
and they get their kids, they might have a big thing there. But no, I hear what you're saying. Myself, no way. I wouldn't deal with that one. And I can't even watch 3DS, but I would sooner get the 3DS simply because of the being able to close the case and that.
Right, I love the 3DS. I've been buying games for it ever since it came out.
Yep, yep. Yeah. So no, the 3DS is a great system. I love it. The 2DS, no. I'm with you on that one, my friend. I don't think I could. I don't think I could ever see myself getting one of those. It's just not practical for me. It's like you say, you stick it in your pocket. You could worry about damaging the screen and everything. No, you'd have to buy a case for it. Then you're spending more money on it. Nope, I totally agree with you. So. Yeah, but like I said, they try to reach all facets of the market, for people, who just cannot afford because, they might have 4 to 6 kids or at home or something like that. Or, it might be an elderly person that's on a limited budget and they want to get their grandchild something. So they try, Nintendo policy is that they like to try to accommodate everyone in the market. And I mean that's not your bag of tea. I get that, and I don't blame you because it's not mine either. But I prefer the 3DS as well.
Alright, can I ask you one question personally?
Please,
Are you excited, as I am, for Mario Party Island Tour on November 22nd?
I hear it's going to be something spectacular to see, so I am looking forward to seeing it. That's for sure.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I wanted a 3DS Mario Party game.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's coming out.
And like from my peers, we've always wanted a game, and I keep hoping that they'll make a game where you can plop yourself into online multiplayer matches. So like, if somebody was hosting a lobby and playing a Mario Party match, no matter like where they were in the match, you could replace a computer opponent. Kind of like
Right.
kind of like Monopoly on PogoGames.com, where you could just come
Sure.
into the action and play with them.
Exactly.
Ah, I can't. I hope that happens in the future.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Keep an eye peeled to Nintendo.com for later updates on that, eh?
Alright, sir, you've been helpful today. Thank
Well, I
you.
thank you for that. You have yourself a great day today.
You too, sir.
Okay, bye.
I'm still pissed. That barely answered my question. If you were to give this to GameStop, you would get little to fucking nothing now. This ruins the trade value. And that whole argument with the cars, yeah, that's just basic economy 101. Big fucking whoop. Thank you, Nintendo, for giving us the proverbial middle fucking finger. I have a Wii U Basic sitting over there, and it's not getting compensated for. I'm a Nintendo gamer, and I'm not getting anything back for this absurd change. Call me Nintendo. Call me obsessed. I just want a game console I can get behind and not have to listen to this depressing shit all the time. For fuck's sake. Retro video game nerd out. This is my rant and this is my problem. They need to either keep it on store shelves next time they make a console, or they need to fucking make some good games and not have to wait 2 fucking years for one. They should have had their shit on the ball at launch, even before that. This is why I like the 3DS over the Wii U, because they actually have good games coming out consistently. I want a home console I can play for hours and hours. I don't feel like I can play the Wii U for hours and hours because their fucking games are not only overpriced, and the Wii U games weren't even $60 fucking dollars for every one of them. They were like 50. I know it's only $10 more, but that's still more. Money is money. I only have 2 games for it. Nintendo, come on, can we do something? And with the 2DS, it's completely useless. You can't close the thing. You can't fucking put it in your pocket anymore. It's not foldable. You might scratch the fucking screen. It plays 3DS games in 2D resolution. Not that I have a real big problem with that, because you can do that with the 3DS. And why the fuck would you need to? It's only cheaper. It looks horrendous. It looks like a 3DS XL, only without the ability to close. And the buttons are on the top of the console. What the fuck weed were you smoking? Honestly, what kind of PCP were you on? Nintendo EAD, let's get on the ball here. Please. Retro video game nerd, I'm not going to spend a lot of time bitching and moaning because I know that's not what you want to see. And I know you're going to come to my console and I welcome all your hate. Come on, bash me right now. I don't give a flying fuck about piracy either. 3DS piracy is going to happen and it's going to destroy the console whether you believe it or not. It totally drove the Wii into the ground, and that's why it's not doing so well these days. Not because of the Wii U. You can believe that horseshit, crock of shit, fucking butter-made lies all you want. Point is, you guys are the one that drove it into the fucking ground. And you're gonna drive Smash Bros. Creators into the fucking ground if you keep bitching for stupid shit. They're not putting Bayonetta in the fucking game. Get used to it. Getting tired of all this gaming bullshit drama. You Nintendo fans are the worst fan base out there. You cry for so much that you're not ever gonna get. So my advice to you, stay at home, play your games, get used to it, and stop fucking bitching like the rest of us real gamers. We accept the game for what it is, not for what it isn't. So if you want your Nintendo fix, get it. And don't complain for what it isn't. They don't want to hear that shit, and neither do I on my news feed on Twitter. Because I'm always hearing about you guys bitching about a new game you want, or something other, or I want this character in Smash Brothers because it's my personal favorite. I don't care what you guys have to say unless you have a unanimous decision like me. Fuck you. Retrovgn out, and this is my rant on Nintendo consoles at the medium they are right now. This may change. This is subject to change. I realize this. I want your opinions on the 2DS, the Wii U Basic being pulled off store shelves, and the fact that we're not getting an ambassador program for Wii U. I want those opinions in the fucking description. I'm going to post mine in the description. I want yours in the comments box below as a description. Sorry for not rephrasing that, because I'm so angry I can barely fucking think, like I've been on 2 occasions already. You've seen it on the 3DS piracy video. I'm still pissed about that today, because the Gateway 3DS is going to open hackers to many online games and fucking other things that are really bad. It's going to destroy fucking Animal Crossing New Leaf. And it hasn't even been out that long. It's going to destroy other games. Can you even imagine what this is going to be like if they get a fucking Wii U thing like this? Like the homebrew channel on the Wii, and it hasn't even been out for like 2 years yet? We're going to get fucking hackers on Mario Kart 8 again! Oh my god, I'm done. I'm done. This is out. I'm spending too much time on you guys. I want your guys' opinion on piracy. I want your guys' opinion on the Wii U Basic being pulled from store shelves in favor of the Deluxe. I want your guys' opinion on the ambassador program not coming to the Wii U for the basic people that spent the money for it and are feeling gypped out now. Because they can't sell it anywhere, basically, almost. Even though it's a rarity now. It's going to be a rarity unless fucking stores online run out. If they run out, it's going to be a rarity. If they don't, it's not. I want your opinion, finally, on the 2DS system that was just announced. That's right, a 3DS with no folding ability. Doesn't even make it a DS now. With the regular 2D graphics, you can still play 3DS games, but you could already do that with the 3DS. They just made it an expensive model that looks like poop. Looks like a damn Nintendo 3DS XL minus the size. It's just fucking floppy, and there's the buttons and the thing is everything's just on top now. It looks terrible. Retrovgn out. Thank you.